That right there, guys, is a really solid 10-fish stringer. That right there is that's doomsday preppers at their best. It was about 3 hours of work, maybe not quite 3, maybe 2.5 hours of work. I don't know, that was probably close to, it was pushing 40 pounds of fish. It was like dragging that back, was like dragging back a spare tire. Look at that monster right there. That guy's, he's, what's that, 23 inches, 23-inch flounder, and there's several in there over 20, all solid fish. Here, Mark, hold that stringer up. Let's get a good visual here. Oh my God. Clean, baby, clean. Yeah. It was about as much work dragging those back as it was gigging them. For reference, those fish were gigged with underwater flashlights. Not even underwater. Waterproof flashlights. That's a surefire light on a homemade aluminum pole. And homemade flounder gigs. Like this guy right here. He's seen better days from today. That's a broomstick, some 5-minute epoxy, and some stainless steel rod that we fabricated ourselves. That gig right there, I don't know, it's gigged probably, I don't know, 200-300 fish. Still very much alive. We'll be back to the dock in maybe 5 minutes, get some ice on them. That'll probably be, I don't know, a good hour's worth of cleaning. Fill the freezer up right there. If you're wanting to go flounder gigging without having a car battery and all kinds of garbage to carry around, we make these lights right here. We fabricate them, sell them over at Modern Pawn. It's the only place you can get it. You saw it first right here. Surefire Fury, custom-made aluminum pole, all TIG welded, marine grade aluminum. It's as good as it gets. It's about 45 degrees outside. That's the poor man's ice chest. That had about 2 pounds of ice in it. There's actually still some ice floating around in there. A couple of the beers are still have some beer in them, but generally speaking, it's pretty cold outside. If you're going to do this kind of stuff, guys, make sure you have the right kind of gear on. I'm going to give you a look real quick here. Marky's got a pair of Sims waders on, some Under Armour style
clothing.
He's got a fleece on his chest.
And a beer.
Beanie on his head. He's got a koozie on your beer. You're not keeping your beer cold, you're keeping your hand warm.
That's right.
Some good quality boots. This can be dangerous if you get cold. You're out in the wilderness right here. Hey guys, if you do use a boat, one of the best pieces of advice I can have for you is make sure you keep your running gear clean on your trailer. Trailering in a boat is probably the most dangerous thing that you do as a boat owner. Make sure you keep your bearings greased. If you're in the salt, definitely rinse the whole thing, especially your axles and your hubs. You know, put the quarters in the car wash and really clean that trailer, because trailering really is dangerous, guys. It's probably more dangerous than driving the boat around, so be careful. Hey guys, if you're going to try your hand at flounder gigging, a couple words of advice. First of all, it's about, I don't know, somewhere in the 40s tonight. It's pretty cold. Make sure if you're going to go out, you got to go out in the water. Make sure you have good gear on, good quality waders, either neoprenes, breathables, vinyl coated, something that's going to keep you warm. Make sure you have good quality wading boots. There's tons of stingrays out there. Wherever there's flounder, there are stingrays. Make sure you go with a buddy, or at least a couple buddies. Don't go by yourself. If you take a stingray to the foot or to the calf, it can put you down real quick. You might not be able to get back to your boat. You might not be able to call for help. If you're in the water, hypothermia can set in real quick. Make sure you wear good quality warm clothes, fleeces. Your arms do need to get wet, so you might not be able to wear sleeves. Also make sure that you're in good physical condition to do this kind of stuff. It's not your pond bass fishing. This is pretty hardcore You got to go out at night. You got to go out in remote areas. You got to go in areas that are very sometimes secluded, and there's lots of hazards out there. Make sure that your boats are running good. Make sure your trailers are well kept. Make sure you got real good quality gear. It's not just about knowing where the fish are. A lot of this game has to do with the quality of the gear you have. If you have any questions about how to flounder gig, what you need, give us a call over at Modern Pond. Check us out on Facebook. Ask us questions on our YouTube website. Subscribe to our channel. We'll have more great fishing content, gun reviews, all that kind of stuff. Self-defense, Modern Pond and Guns, Corpus Christi, Texas, guys.